Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we will see how to sew 4 quilted heart-shaped pouches. You will find the link to download the pattern in the description under the video. The pattern includes 4 different sizes. The required fabric and the zipper lengths for each size are listed in the instruction PDF. To make this pouch you will need 2 cm wide bias tape, a zipper, a 1 cm wide hook, 2 1 cm wide D-rings, lightweight cotton fabric for the outer layer, lightweight cotton fabric for the lining, about 3 mm thick batting for the quilting, the pattern pieces already cut out. Cut the wrist strap and the 2 tabs from the outer non-quilted fabric. Take 1 rectangle of outer fabric and place it wrong sides together with a rectangle of batting of the same size. The dimensions for each pouch size are provided in the PDF. Sew parallel lines in both directions, spaced 1.5 cm apart to create a diamond quilting pattern. Once the fabric is quilted, cut the bag faces and the perimeter pieces from the quilted fabric. Don't forget to transfer any important pattern markings into the fabric before removing the templates. Finally, cut the bag faces and perimeter pieces from the lining fabric as well. Take the fabric pieces for the wrist strap and the tabs. Fold the wrist strap in half lengthwise and press to mark the center. Unfold it, then fold each long edge in toward the center crease and press again to set the folds. Fold in half again, wrong sides together, and top stitch along both long edges 2 mm from the edge. Use the exact same method for the 2 tabs. Slide the wrist strap through the hook, align the ends, and sew 1 cm from the raw edge. Press the seam allowances open on each side of the strap, then top stitch them down 5 mm from the seam. Turn the strap right side out so the seam is inside. Position the hook directly over the seam, then sew through both layers of the strap about 1 cm from the hook to secure it in place. Take the 2 upper perimeter pieces along with their lining pieces and the zipper. Mark the center of each perimeter piece and the center of the zipper. Unzip the zipper. Place one side of the zipper between the outer fabric and the lining of 1 perimeter piece, right sides together, aligning the centers. Sandwich the second half of the zipper between the outer fabric and lining of the second perimeter piece, again right sides together and matching the center marks. Sew each side 1 cm from the edge. Turn the fabric right side out and top stitch 5 mm from the edge all around each perimeter piece to secure the lining to the outer fabric. Trim off the excess zipper ends. Slide each tab through a D-ring, then fold the tab in half. Place each folded tab at one end of the zipper, right sides together, aligning the tab at the center. Sew 5 mm from the edge. Repeat on the other side. Take one end of the upper perimeter piece, the one with the zipper, and sandwich it between one end of the lower perimeter piece and its lining, right sides together, aligning the centers. Sew 1 cm from the edge. Repeat for the other end. Turn the whole piece right side out. Top stitch the side seams 5 mm from the edge. Then stitch the long sides of the lower perimeter piece 5 mm from the edge to hold the outer fabric and lining together. Place the lining of each face against its outer fabric, wrong sides together, aligning the notches, then stitch all around 5 mm from the edge to hold the two layers together. Take the two back faces and the perimeter. Turn the perimeter piece inside out. Place the perimeter on one of the back faces right sides together. Align the perimeter seam on the zipper pull side with the top notch of the heart. Then align the second perimeter seam at the bottom of the zipper with the bottom notch of the heart. To be able to pin the perimeter all the way around the face, clip into the edge of the perimeter at regular intervals of about 5 mm. Then pin it along the entire edge. Stitch all around with a 1 cm seam allowance. Open the zipper, then place the perimeter on the second face, right sides together again. Align the perimeter seam on the zipper pull side with the top notch of the second heart, and the second seam with the bottom notch. The zipper pull, when closed, should end up at the top of the heart. Clip the perimeter again, pin all around the face and stitch with a 1 cm seam allowance. It's important to clip the perimeter before pinning it to the faces to ensure proper assembly and to avoid distortion. Fold one end of the bias tape inward by 1 cm, then place it all around one of the pouch's faces. Cut the bias tape to the length of the perimeter plus 1 cm. Stitch it in place at 5 mm from the edge. Repeat the same steps on the second face. Fold the bias tape to the inside of the pouch and stitch it down either by machine 2 mm from the inner edge of the bias or by hand with an invisible stitch if you prefer a cleaner finish. Turn the pouch right side out. Attach the wrist strap to the ring. Repeat the same step to make the other pouches. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or to message me on my social media. All of the links are in the description under the video.